Heyo. So, this is a drill that I get people to do when I can tell that their lift or like their idea of where they're lunging to, they decide the distance that they're lunging to before they've even lifted, which that's so early in your order of actions and in that moment that so many variables can change in a way that's not going to help you whatsoever. So being able to choose your distance at a later time is going to help a lot of people with their adaptability. We're going to get Woody here to do the drill. We're going to do a bit of an artifact where we're just going to have straighter legs, mostly because it is easier to feel what's going on. Also, this idea is originally stolen from Tybalt. But you do this in any fencing position. We'll probably go to some Capoferro Fabris-esque positions to have the same drill after we've done it a bit with this. But mostly we're going to start with this, and this is why I suggest people start with so they can get the idea and the feeling first. So predominantly the legs are straight, the feet are taking the heels off the ground ever so slightly. The way the drill goes is that my student has 3 predetermined lunge distances. They're going to have a short, so they're going to just get to do a short, go, and return, a medium, and finally that like, oh, okay, I'm chasing this prick long, right? So that's in the tank. Now, my student does not know which one I'm going to say till after they have lifted. This means that they work on their ability to pick the distance of the lunge after they've already lifted at a more appropriate time to feel like how far they're going to go. So can I get you to lift and short? Cool. Lift, long.
Fuck, I felt the shit out of that.
Lift, medium. Lift, long. Lift, short. Cool. Lift, short. Lift, long. Perfect. You should be able to feel that if he was to attack or feint or begin on that lifting phase, he doesn't need to hope that I'm going to stay, or hope that I'm going to step parry, or hope that I'm going to crunch in.
Oh, nice.
He can just go like, well, which one are you fucking doing? If he lifts and I go backwards, he gets to make that long attack. If he lifts and I step in like an idiot, he gets to be, oh fuck, and then be quite safe on it. We don't need to rely on the flexibility of our sword as our only safety mechanism at that point. Have flexible swords, for fuck's sake. And you can kind of track what's going on. So I can go lift. Oh, good. Lift. Oh. Lift. Good. Lift. Oh. Nice. All right. Cool. Can I get you to try this in a we're going to go to a very rear-weighted Capoferro Fabris Italian looking position. So therefore, because he's rear-weighted, the front leg will be the primary driver. The primary fucking lift. So lift, short. Cool. Lift, medium. Lift, long. Lift, long. Lift, long. There we go. Good. Lift, short. Perfect. You can get in a really front-weighted position. So this means that he's going to actually be working on his passing steps there. So as you lift, I just want to gather and either a gathered or something around this circle. Anywhere around here is fine. And then the medium, and then a long. Right? Yep. Cool. So we get to go lift, short. Front weighted, lift, long. Lift, medium. Cool. Now, as an extra thing, if you have a very middle weighted stance, you can still do this. But the amount of time that you have to adjust is very fixed. And people can play you on it. Sometimes they definitely just fucking won't, but they can. And that is sometimes a problem. So if we have that middle weighted stance, if I'm not kind of quick at giving him his cue, he may end up falling into one of them. So lift, short, lift, long, lift, short, lift, short, lift, long, lift, medium, lift, short. You can see how he's starting to fall ever so like, and then he's got to make his choice then. Then we look at tempo stuff, and then that's out of the scope of what I'm trying to do for this video. But this drill, if the student is struggling with chasing people, with picking the right distance, it's because the way that they're lifting, or where they're lifting from, is stopping them being able to make the right decision at the appropriate time, opposed to guessing one or two moves beforehand.
How is it for you? Because that's the first time I've made you do that drill. How did it feel to you?
This lift is distinctly artificial, but it lets me pick my, picking my extension feels quite natural. So I think like the front end of the drill feels a little funky.
Yep.
It's a drill.
Yeah. Right.
And then picking to shoot the appropriate length just feels like the right kind of, like it's very simple extension. Simple drill is a good drill.
If only I knew how to do simple drills.